We love our country. I love our country. I know we all do. That's why everybody's here right now. We love our country. We take pride in the privilege of being American. And this is a moment where we can and must come together as Americans, understanding we have so much more in common than what separates us. Let's come together with the character that we are so proud of about who we are, which is we are an optimistic people. We are an optimistic people. Americans, by character, are people who have dreams and ambitions and aspirations. We believe in what is possible. We believe in what can be. And we believe in fighting for that.
On a historic evening that brought together some of the most influential voices in American entertainment, Vice President Kamala Harris stood at the center of a virtual gathering that pulsed with hope, determination, and star power. The event, masterfully orchestrated by media mogul Oprah Winfrey, wasn't just another campaign stop. It was a celebration of possibility, a rallying cry for change, and a powerful demonstration of how celebrity influence could be harnessed for political engagement. As the digital curtain rose on this star-studded affair, it became clear that this was no ordinary political event. The atmosphere crackled with an energy that transcended the virtual format, as A-list celebrities from various corners of the entertainment world came together to voice their support for Harris's presidential bid. One of the first luminaries to grace the screen was Julia Roberts, America's enduring sweetheart. Her presence alone would have been enough to generate excitement, but it was her words that truly captured the essence of the evening.
Well, first of all, Oprah, thank you for hosting this, because I guess if I started a voting club, it would be conversationalists for Kamala.
Yes.
Because to talk, to listen, to be heard, to have this back and forth is so unique in this campaign to beautiful, wonderful Kamala Harris, who I've had the good fortune of knowing for many years. And I am a mother of 2 kids. This is their first chance to vote in an election. And I couldn't be more excited for them to have the legacy to say that their first vote they ever cast for president was for you. I have just chills saying that out loud.
Roberts' enthusiasm was infectious, spreading through the virtual space and undoubtedly touching the hearts of viewers across the nation. Her personal connection to the election, through her children's first voting experience, added a relatable dimension to the high-profile event. It wasn't just about celebrity endorsements. It was about family, legacy, and the power of individual voices in shaping the nation's future. The conversation then shifted to another Hollywood powerhouse, Tracee Ellis Ross. Known for her sharp wit and insightful commentary, Ross didn't disappoint. She brought a nuanced perspective to the discussion, touching on themes of democracy, freedom, and the unique joy that Harris's campaign had ignited.
I believe in democracy. I believe in the future of our country, in reproductive freedom, bodily autonomy, women leading. I believe in decency. The idea of leading with joy and kindness has always been in my DNA, and I'm here both for the seriousness of this election, but the joy with which it is being handled. It is stunning. And then I also really want to remind everybody, it hasn't been mentioned, but voting up and down the ballot is incredibly important. Your freedom and your daily life are all the way up and down that ballot. People are policies, and we need the right people in all areas, all positions.
Ross's words resonated deeply, highlighting the multifaceted nature of the election. It wasn't just about the presidency, it was about shaping the entire political landscape of the country. Her emphasis on the importance of down-ballot voting served as a crucial reminder of the comprehensive approach needed to effect real change. But Ross wasn't done. In a powerful moment that spoke to the heart of representation and societal value, she continued,
I would like to say to you 2 women, thank you for what you represent, because as a 52-year-old childless woman, I want to say to the people who think that a woman's worth is measured in her baby count, I mean, shout out to all the amazing mothers, but the childless women have been mothering the world and elevating culture as aunties, godmothers, teachers, mentors, sisters, and friends, and the list goes on. And you do not need to push out a baby to help push humanity forward.
Streep's words carried weight, not just because of her status as a cultural icon, but because they spoke to the heart of the issues facing the nation. Her use of the word preventable echoed throughout the event, serving as a stark reminder of the power of choice in shaping the country's future. But Streep didn't stop at praise. She pushed the conversation further, raising critical questions about the post-election process.
I probably never will again. If I have a little Debbie Downer moment, because actually, I think you're going to win. I'm sure you're going to win. I think, yeah. But what happens when you win and he doesn't accept it? And you know that there's going to be this long slog of shenanigans. And I'm wondering how we get to that moment, how we preserve certification on January 6th. Because if it doesn't happen, it'll be maybe thrown back to the legislatures of the states.
This moment allowed Harris to showcase her leadership qualities, addressing concerns not just of the celebrities present, but of all Americans watching. Her response was measured, confident, and reassuring.
So we will be ready, but just taking a step back, and thank you, Marilyn, for just the gift that you give, your talent, your creativity. Thank you for being here. One of the things that I have realized in the course of our campaign is that more Americans than we may realize who voted for Trump before have decided January 6th was just a bridge too far. When we reflect and think about what January 6th was, where the President of the United States, sitting in the Oval Office, incited a mob, a violent mob, to attack the United States Capitol, such that 140 law enforcement officers were injured, some were killed. To try and upend a free and fair election where the American people voted, that was a bridge too far for a lot of people.
Harris's response demonstrated her ability to address complex issues head-on, while also maintaining a message of unity and forward progress. She acknowledged the challenges, but focused on the resilience of American democracy and the power of the people's voice. As the event drew to a close, the overwhelming sentiment was one of hope, unity, and determination. These A-list celebrities weren't just lending their names to a campaign. They were actively engaging in the democratic process and encouraging their fans to do the same. The virtual format, far from being a limitation, seemed to amplify the intimacy of the gathering, allowing viewers to feel as though they were part of this exclusive circle of influence. The star-studded event concluded with a powerful call to action from Oprah Winfrey herself, reminding viewers of the importance of their vote and the potential for positive change.
This is the moment for all decent people, all caring people who want the best for yourself and you want the best for other people. This is the moment for people who are tired of all of the bickering and all of the name calling, people who are exhausted by the craziness and the made up stories and the conspiracies. This is the moment. You want to get on with your life because you know that we can do better and that we deserve better. You know this. I know you know this. I know you feel this. I know this is what you're saying amongst yourselves. It's in all the conversations that we're having, that you're having. And we're better than this. We're better. We're better. And we want to create a world where our children will be safe in school again, And as my friend and mentor Maya Angelou always said, when you know better, you got to do better.
As the virtual curtain fell on this extraordinary gathering, it was clear that the support of these A-list celebrities had not only energized the Harris campaign, but had also inspired millions of Americans to engage in the political process and consider the impact of their vote on the future of the nation. The event had transcended the typical bounds of a political rally, becoming a cultural moment that blended entertainment, activism, and democratic participation in a way that felt both innovative and deeply American.